second. They kind of wore down Furman, as you would expect they would do to a lot of teams pre-conference, maybe even a few in the league. But the takeaways were defense is ahead of the offense, and I think that that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's I think that's your first exhibition, much like a first scrimmage in football. If your defense isn't ahead, that's a problem. Janai Broome started at the 4 with Dylan Cardwell at the 5, which I thought was interesting. We speculated that they could do that a little bit. We speculated in the offseason, and that's how they started this game. They have another exhibition game this Friday against Florida Atlantic, a charity exhibition that's going to be at home, and I'm curious to see how similar or different the lineups look and the rotations look in this game on Friday. But as we've talked about before, loads of talent, loads of depth, a lot more size and physicality, particularly around the perimeter. And so we can't wait to get this season kicked off and see what kind of product they're going to throw out there when the games start counting.
Yeah, no doubt. I believe season gets underway, next Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, yep. with a home game there. And then they have, right off the get-go, have a huge matchup against Houston in Houston, number 4 ranked preseason Houston as well. So obviously they can come out and make a big statement early in the basketball season. Pretty hard to believe we're already on the cusp of the college men's and women's college basketball seasons as we are approaching November this Friday. So I know you guys are looking forward to that as well. I'm assuming there were some pretty fun calls from this past the job by Andy with Jarquez having some big-time runs. I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun this past weekend up there in Lexington.
No, it was good. It was nice to have a view of the sideline there at Kroger Field, and you could see some stuff opening up. You could just Jarquez had 10 runs of 10 yards or more. 10 runs of 10 or more yards, and nothing. And it wasn't really flashy either. They were just running right up the gut behind a, kind of a retooled offensive line with Braden Joyner moving over to guard. And it was a lot of fun. It was at the point that when Auburn got the ball back on its last drive, and I think they were at maybe they were at the 10 or the 9-yard line, and Jarquez had 220 or so yards. And I said to our producer, I said, "Hey, it may not be a bad idea to look up the last time an Auburn running back went for over 300. Probably Trey Mason in the SEC championship in 13, but might not be a bad idea to look that up and confirm because he could bust one here. The way Kentucky's defense was kind of shying away from contact, and the way Jarquez was running with such determination and force, and sure enough, he broke one for 45 or 50, so he didn't quite get to 300, but you at least thought it was possible. That's fun. That's exciting, and I really hope that it's an identity and not just a one-off. I hope that that is the team that took the mask off and revealed who they really are, as opposed to the team with a mask on for Halloween night and they take it off the next day.
Yeah, no doubt, because that's what it's going to take if they're going to try to win these last 4 games of the season. Running the football and playing good defense usually equates to winning some big-time games. But it was a lot of fun to see that kind of finally break open. And I know all the Auburn fans down here in the Panhandle have been kind of waiting for that. And if they were tuned in here on ESPN Northwest Florida, they felt that energy right through the broadcast. Brad, we appreciate it as always. Good luck this weekend with Vandy coming into town. Hopefully next time we talk, we've got at least another win in under the belt for the Auburn football team.
My pleasure. Always a pleasure. And the next time we visit, we'll have the first basketball game behind us and that Houston game behind us, and we'll be looking ahead to ULM. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll be right in the thick of it. So, War Eagle to the Auburn fans on the coast. We'll talk to you again next time.
We appreciate it, Brad. As always, War Eagle, you guys are listening to the Inside Drive live here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be back for our final segment on this Tuesday.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale Show.
If anybody hadn't made up their mind about legalizing marijuana, this is what the whole society will be like.
Coach, I miss y'all. I miss y'all so much.
How's it going out there?
It's not the same without y'all.
I know you're back there with family, but we sure do miss you, man.
Weekday morning 7 to 9. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Attention homeowners, are you dreaming of a backyard oasis? Look no further than S&R Fencing, your go-to destination for quality outdoor transformations. At S&R, they specialize in crafting custom fences, decks, retainer walls, and all exterior construction that not only enhances the beauty of your home, but also stands the test of time. Their experienced team takes pride in delivering top-notch craftsmanship with a personal touch. S&R Fencing, locally owned, licensed, and insured, and a member of the BBB.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
It's time to pick your path and go big, go bold. You can drive away in a new 2024 Telluride from Bill Bird Kia. The 2024 Telluride protects what matters, and it's built for the long haul. Its technology will connect with confidence, and upscale all-around rugged look will take you onto your next adventure. The road is yours. Bill Bird Kia, the home of that 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. 20-year, 200,000-mile warranties and Bill Bird Kia warranty.
We're starting fresh.
Fresh new start.
Locally sourced, Farm to Radio. The Inside Drive with Ryan Mulvey is live and local. From the Bill Kramer Chevrolet Buick GMC and Kramer Marine Outdoor Studios on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back. You're listening to The Inside Drive live here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Some breaking news out of the NFL world. We were talking a little bit about it earlier today in the show, but last year's first-round draft pick, Anthony Richardson, is going to be riding the pine in this game. I don't think it's pine. I think it's metal at this time. Maybe it's not even metal. Maybe it's some kind of composite. Aluminum, as it's very light, easy to carry. But Joe Flacco will get the start for the Indianapolis Colts in their game coming up.
Oh, and Stephon Diggs is out for the year.
Yep. Crazy stuff. Yeah, he had what is it, ACL?
Yeah,
another non-contact ACL. But wide receivers, man.
Now I finally got to get into the waivers.
Is that on one of the
no.
one of your money teams?
Yeah, money team.
Okay. But yeah, some double breaking news. More disappointing news for fantasy football owners. Probably more disappointing for the actual player. But Stephon Diggs in his first year with the Houston Texans is no longer going to be playing the season, as he has done for the year, with another ACL injury popping left and right. Texans, it's going to be, they're losing. Tank Dell owners are going to be very, very happy. First Nico Collins, now Stephon Diggs, and it's a war of attrition out there on the football field. All these non-contact ACL pops, usually on turf fields too. I don't know. Maybe we'll see all grass at some point. I doubt it. It's just not financially the way to do it. But
they do it for soccer players, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hey, FIFA, it's all that FIFA money, all that corruption.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're needing a quarterback, if you had Justin Fields and there's nobody on the waiver wire, maybe go find Joe Flacco now. As the games he did play for Anthony Richardson and come in for Anthony Richardson, he did very well. We know what he did last year with the Browns, and here he is being relevant again in the second half of the season, but this time for the Indianapolis Colts.
15-26-13 is what he put up this year.
15-26-13. There you go. 5'3". But yes, so some breaking news there, both NFL style action going on. We were talking with Brad about Heisman Trophy winners. Real quick, updated Heisman odds. Dillon Gabriel has moved into the lowest odds to win the Heisman. Most books have him anywhere from plus 240 to plus 260. Obviously, he's the quarterback of the Oregon Ducks, and we always talk about the best quarterback on the best, or the quarterback on the best team. Well, guess what? Oregon's been ranked number one, I think, for 3 weeks now, maybe just 2. Cam Ward coming in a close second, plus 275 in some books, but plus 300 in most books. Travis Hunter not far behind, plus 250 in some, but plus all the way up to plus 330, and a few others with Aston Ginty dropping off to the plus 450, 500 range, and then it drops off significantly. You've got Cade Klubnik, the Clemson Tiger quarterback, at plus 2,500, Carson Beck at plus 4,000, and Shedeur Sanders at plus 5,000. So Dylan Gabriel taking that lead. The Heisman odds, Vegas going with the normal trend that we happen to see quite a bit when it comes to that. Some local volleyball action coming up. You got North Bay Haven, who's trying to make it to the state semifinals. They play tonight. I believe it is at home because they're the number 1 seed. It has to be at home. Yes, they play Florida State High University. That is at 4 p.m. over there at North Bay Haven. Again, like I said, with a chance to go on to the state semifinals. So North Bay Haven, who's had a fantastic girls volleyball season, is a couple wins away from making it to the state finals. So good luck to the Lady Bucks as they try to have a deep run into the playoffs for another Bay County high school.
Let's go Buccaneers.
There you go. Good stuff coming up. World Series Game 4 tonight. David, any chance the Yankees could win, but do you think the Dodgers put it away tonight?
Dodgers and the under.
Dodgers and the under. Freddie Freeman, anytime home run? Make it 6 in a row?
First home run.
Breaking the record. First home run. There you go. I like that.
That one's so tough. I would do. Now I'm curious as to what the odds are.
For him to hit a homer.
Yeah, I'll say no as of right now. But if I see that thing and it looks valuable, then I'll probably put a little play on that. But for home runs for Freddie is plus 550.
Ooh, not bad. Yeah, I mean, considering he's hit a home run in the last 3 games and trying to break the record with 6 straight, going back to when he was with the Braves in 2021.
I'm saying yes.
Yeah,
at 550,
why not?
$10 to win, what, $55 right there?
Yeah. Huh?
Let's go.
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
Maybe just 100.
Yeah.
Why not, man?
It's just money.
It's just
money. I mean, 550 is a lot more than 55.
That's true.
But losing 10 is a lot less than 100.
There's facts all the way around the table.
Facts all the way around on the table. All right. Since we were talking about fantasy implications and all that stuff, just a quick update. The Pigskin Pick'em, Kyle Albritton still in the lead in that one. I was proud of myself. Had finally a pretty decent week, but currently he is leading it at, he's got 860 points, 86 and 37.
Yeah,
that's a pretty, he's in 99.8th percentile.
My ESPN fantasy app finally started working Sunday morning.
Ooh, yeah, good timing.
I was excited about that.
Good timing. Do you know who's in second place right now?
We'll go with Liam.
No.
Jay?
The bus driver.
The bus driver.
He is 85 and 38. Currently just 10 points back of Kyle Albritton. And then Mark McLeod is at 82 and 41. He's at 820. Danny Griffin at 820. Barrett Townsend at 810. Liam at 800. And then it goes down all the way to me being in the 24th spot with 710. But hey, a lot of seasons still to go. Just make sure you're getting your picks in there and not forgetting them. The Inside Drive Fantasy Football League standings. I'm trying really hard to make it back to the Champions League and off to I survived Najee Harris. It was kind of a double-edged sword. I anytime bet Najee Harris, but if Najee Harris would have scored a touchdown last night, I would have lost a close matchup. Ended up being 133-56 to 140-68, the Jackson 8. And Najee Harris had 16.1. So, it's you got to look for the silver linings and everything. But right now, myself and James Lehman holding down the 1 and 2 spots on the east side. And then on the west side, you've got Jeff Ledford and Sam Goldie holding down the 1 and 2 spots. Because you just got to finish in the top 4, right, to go to the Champions League?
Okay. Yep. Top 4 goes to the Champions
Doesn't
League.
matter what you do in the playoffs.
You know what? We're going to go all 12 teams to the Champions League. It's going to be a 32-man league.
I wonder what the deepest fantasy football
I'm sure that there's 32 team leagues out there.
Yeah. You'd be having to find a lot of interesting players. That would take forever.
Yeah, it would.
whew, you have to live with the roster sizes, no doubt. Maybe just 2 bench players. Oh, my gosh.
Double quarterbacks.
Double quarterbacks. I like it. Triple flex or the quad flex. Super flex. That's what I meant to say.
Super flex, yeah.
Super flex, indeed. Had a fun, I don't know, I always do Brock Purdy fun fact stats, but there have been 26,276 quarters in the NFL football played since 2000, regular and postseason. In only one of those did a quarterback throw for 100-plus yards on 100% completions while also rushing for 30 yards. That happened in the third quarter when the Niners actually looked like the San Francisco 49ers. Yay! You been watching any NHL?
I haven't been. I mean, yeah, like I've been watching a little bit. Like, I didn't get to watch last night the Lightning and the Predators.
Your Lightning beat up on my Devils this past weekend, but the Devils bounced back after that. But yeah, the hockey season is well underway, and it's some of the teams that have been doing the things. But one of the big things that happened last night is Connor McDavid went out in the first 37 seconds of the game with a lower body injury.
Oh, that's why they never covered that.
Yeah. So you had a gotcha.
I mean, I might not be physically watching it, but I'm watching it.
Yeah, you're watching what's going on. But yeah, he went out with a lower body injury. They ended up getting smashed by the Blue Jackets 6-1. But I know he's not making the rest of the road trip. And that's the thing about hockey. It's an upper body injury or it's a lower body injury.
I like that, though.
Yeah, it keeps it the anonymity of what's
Maybe
really
we should do that in the NFL.
Man, people would lose their minds. Stephon Diggs out for the season with a lower body injury.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be out with a lower body injury.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, injuries, wide receivers, each week it just keeps adding up more and more and more. I don't know. It's a double fisting. I hadn't seen that before. That's a new one for me. I do a
lot of things for the first time, right?
Yeah. You can't hide talent.
No.
There's no doubt about it. No.
Oh, man.
Do want to give a shout out to the UA girls basketball team. Their jamboree is this afternoon, playing 2 games, 4 and 6 p.m. Looking forward to going and watching Ryan playing some basketball this afternoon. And then we have our playoff game for SCS 4th and 5th grade basketball as well. That's why I'm wearing my coach's quote-unquote jersey. But yeah.
How many more games do y'all have in the basketball season?
If we lose tonight, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
So y'all had a playoff game Saturday morning?
No, that was a regular game.
That was regular.
That was a makeup game.
But,
yeah.
So Jay's team was in the playoffs on Saturday?
Yes, Jay's, their schedule was a little bit ahead of ours.
Did they win?
Yeah, they did. They won the lower division championship.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Or the silver, whatever Chris called it.
Silver alert.
Yeah. I don't know what that. I think isn't that old people? Yeah. Sorry, old people. The elderly. There you go.
The elderly.
The elderly. I like that. That goes in with all those names we were talking about earlier on the Division I basketball, the all-name team.
Mm-hmm.
Some good names though. Some good names. But yeah, hopefully do you want to see the Dodgers sweep it, or do you want to see more baseball?
I would much rather see this series be extended. Yeah. It's hard to see that with the way that the Dodgers are playing baseball right now. And actually the lack of offense that you're getting. Man, you get a great season out of Aaron Judge, and then you get to the most pivotal portion of the season. It hasn't been good in the playoffs, and that's his World Series batting average as of last night is underneath 100. The Mendoza line is 200, and he's not even at 100, which last year, last year I was going to call that the Ozuna line, as he was batting underneath 100, and then look what he's done since then.
Turned it on, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Yankees are minus 150, over under 8.5. Luis Gil will get the start, or Luis Gil. Hill, the G, gotcha. Luis Hill will get the
like lasagna.
Yeah, we'll get the start tonight for the Yankees, and the Dodgers have not named their starter yet.
Probably a bullpen game. I'd like to see them. This is not going to happen, but trot out Brusdar Gratterall out there. That would be just start a bullpen game tonight. Give the Yankees a little bit of a chance here.
That'd be wild. Ownership might not be too happy with that.
Well, I mean, when you're in a 3-0 position like this, of course you do want to go ahead and finish it off. But if you can get a bullpen game in, and then now all 3 of your starters are good to go. So
it
could work.
Yeah, hedge it a little bit.
I mean, Dodgers are plus 120 again. The over/under has been under every time.
Game.
Maybe game 1 ended up going over because it was 6-3 was the final.
Yeah, because it was probably 8.5. Yeah, and it's probably been the same line every game. Yeah. It's that one that's kind of it's teasing you to try to bet it. It's like, bet the Dodgers. They'll win again. Bet Freddie Freeman plus 550.
But they were plus 120, 125 or so last night. I mean.
Yeah. And didn't come to fruition. You had RJ Starchevic on yesterday, right?
So enough did, yeah.
Yeah. What did somebody said that the race finish was just crazy. Did he talk a little bit about it yesterday?
Oh, yeah, of course. It was just that last lap, Tyler Reddick's behind Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney. And then
slingshot.
Yeah, and then kind of just put a dominating performance on, and he was, working with some... I think he was on his tires for a long time, which made the moves that he was able to make even that much more impressive. And so he got a big-time win, Tyler Reddick, man, for 23-11.
Yeah, nice. And he's, we're down to 8 now in the playoff?
Yeah, I believe we have one more race before we either have 1 or 2 more races before we get to the final 4, I believe.
Man.
Yeah.
Sports is going on.
It is, man. Just a few more races left. They're going to be in Martinsville this Sunday, so should be a good race. Hopefully old Denny Hamlin can pull one out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had that bet earlier in the year with that I haven't bet against.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good
one. I like 1 for 1. It feels good.
Yep. Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah.
You're at the top. Might as well just
I'm the best bettor in NASCAR history.
100%.
100%.
Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Oh, man. Jay will be back tomorrow, barring any sickness. He was supposed to update us on Miss September, who was playing in the Zayna September. She's on the Arnold girls golf team. She was playing.
It's October, brother.
It's true. It's been October. It's almost November. But yeah, we'll have Jay back in studio tomorrow. Keith Fleming coming up at 12. Looking forward to getting all that DFS action in there. You guys have been listening to the Inside Drive Afternoon Underdogs at 4 p.m. Y'all have a great Tuesday.
To go under the lights, Mosley Dolphin football is back.
Wide open down the sideline.
ESPN Northwest Florida brings you live play-by-play coverage all season long with David Hayes.
Touchdown, Mosley Dolphin.
And Kyle Wright.
You take the top off the defense, and the interception turns into points for the Mosley offense.